These three girls here stay here year-round, but when the weather and the water gets colder, they're put in their winter home so that the wild manatees can come in and have a warm place to sleep at night. This new ordinance is effective immediately, and visitors coming to shows at Depot Park will be able to enjoy beer or wine with their show, or maybe just grab a beer after some fun in the sun at the park. In today's society, tensions between law enforcement and the community are strained, so it's events like this that bring hope that they can bring the community together. Most of the business owners were pretty shocked to hear about this week's burglary. It's fairly rare in town, but does happen often enough to remind people to work on security. At home, it can take some work and money to prepare for a hurricane, buying extra food and water, gassing up the cars, stocking up on batteries, cash, and medicine. It's a whole different reality when a hurricane's threatened and you're homeless, getting by day to day, maybe living in a tent. Reporting live from the newsroom, reporting live from Micanopy, this is your Sports in 60. Thanks for watching. As Hurricane Hermine approaches, the need for safety and shelter increases, especially for those without a home.
We're going to protect our tents. Notice that the tents could be blown away with everything in it. So we're packing all of our belongings, all of our precious items, and taking this with us.
Grace Marketplace will provide more indoor shelter than usual tonight.
So tonight we'll open up the gates at 7. We'll keep the gates open all night long. So even if somebody might have thought that they could wait out the storm and then at 2 o'clock in the morning they decide that they're not really comfortable doing that, they can still come in. And we'll have additional buildings open so that anybody who wants to come in will have a safe and dry place to stay.
In an emergency situation, the city of Gainesville is working with RTS in order to relocate those who are seeking shelter. RTS is prepared to send buses from Dignity Village to additional shelter locations if conditions worsen.
Now I'm preparing myself. As you see, I have my luggage and I'm ready, free to go, and I'm preparing both my husband and I, and we're doing the right thing, I feel.
St. Francis House is currently full, but will be prepared to host an extra 30 to 40 people if needed.
It's not luxury accommodations, but they get out of the weather and they get something to eat and stay dry.
The Gainesville Micro School's newest addition was not a new staff member, but an in-ground basketball hoop. The donation came from GPD officer Bobby White's Basketball Cop Foundation.
Kind of as a reward for good attendance or, good grades here, that they'd get out to be able to play basketball.
To some, it may seem like just a ball and a net, but to the micro school kids, it's much more than that.
It's new, it feels like a regular school.
Students who earn the right to take part in the bi-monthly Fun Friday have the choice between shooting hoops, watching a movie, or playing video games.
We're always looking for incentives, ways to make school more appealing, and we're hoping that the basketball hoop generates some of that for us.
In today's society, tensions between law enforcement and the community are strained, so it's events like this that bring hope that they can bring the community together. Officer Jermaine Hutchinson is excited about building that positive relationship.
Be able to do this is just, phenomenal. I think this is a calling that I have, honestly.
This is what the foundation's about, trying to help the kids, connect cops with the community, getting the police officers involved in different aspects of the community.